Even if this election get K-leg, even if the election get K-leg, make we just take them like that.
What do you make and get K-leg?
No, I say even if I'm using a probability language. I don't mean say the election get K-leg, and many Nigerians they talk say the election they no like them, you know clean, you know pure. Some just take them like that.
How they no take like them? The K-leg where you they talk, are you talking with mouth? Prove it now. You present before the law. If you don't have to go to court and present your case. That is the simple.
But not a case they court ba.
I've they forgot.
Obi talks and I win the election.
Make it come prove in case I take win now. I think we see where they talk. The court said, look, he didn't win. They have not established their verdict. The case is still in court and it still remain in court even till tomorrow.
What of
even
those?
Listen now, even if they say Tinubu is not the winner now, he will still go to appeal. That is not the final thing. The appeal will continue to the Supreme Court. You don't know before. That's what today they start. Why you say person thief they don't do anything? Now this kind of one I will say those one who have been coming there, well, they didn't ring.
Okay, why una dey pressure Buhari now? I am battling to cope with last minute pressure. Why una dey pressure?
Maybe because I don't.
Waiting Buhari talk say, you know, say recently don't commission 7 legacy projects.
How can you even imagine that?
And it can't be like say Nigerians no fit wait make him come out. Just they push and push and push and why?
Make him come out.
Why una dey pressure him now?
Who dey pressure him to come out? You not go live to 29 now. Waiting pressure be that.
So waiting you get to tell Bubu now. Waiting you get to tell Bubu now we in down there to come out.
Who?
Waiting as a Nigerian we don't benefit for waiting Buhari do. Waiting you get to tell him.
Waiting I go tell
people will benefit.
No.
You know who benefits?
Those who, as long as you are alive, you know.
Who benefits?
As long as you are alive.
You go get people who go benefit from Buhari government and that did not be so. That did not be so.
You guys say we benefit from the other government.
Yeah, yourself. What you benefit?
You benefit.
I'm alive.
Okay, Buhari talk say in don't.
I said we benefit. You know you ask me the question.
They survive and they fit to chop.
They survive means you benefit. That's what I want to hear. Yes or no?
You benefit?
No, now you
what are the benefits for now?
Yeah, ask the question, go there answer another person. No, you ask the question, you benefit?
Why?
Yes or no?
If you no benefit, what will make you do here?
Benefit now God.
You hear what you talk about?
Those days when life can you stand here and you be talking about president?
What? Who is
Why no go stand? Why no go stand? What
listen to me.
Make we not deceive ourselves, John.
No, waiting you say waiting you talk.
When things were hot, when they
When hot?
you are not in this country?
I'm not in the country.
You thank God you are still alive. That you are not either kidnapped or killed. That is why you should thank your God. Because you are not those who have killed and that. Are you better than them? Do you bribe them?
You know when I come to this Abuja, do I remember? Can I tell you?
It's happening everywhere.
No, I was.
They kidnap whatever we are doing. Even the villages on their front.
No, Oga come now. No, come. Matter the ground. No, Oga come. You talk say. No, you know say you been talk say if you no benefit. No, Baba, make I talk waiting in talk. You talk say Oga come. Oga yellow. You talk say if you no benefit. If you no benefit, why you go stand here? Same for those stand here. No go waiting talk. Come now. Come.
Tomorrow, kidnapping.
Those are not privileged to be here. Those who were kidnapped, those who were other kind of people think.
No, when you are talking about
when they're not victims,
somebody benefiting, you understand me? It could be direct benefit. It could be indirect.
Okay.
That is the whole definition.
You may not benefit directly, or you may benefit indirectly.
Like when you benefit now, indirectly and directly, which one be the
let me tell you something. The owners of these cars, the buyers of these cars that we see, they have employed the drivers. Those drivers are benefiting directly. But meanwhile, the touts, or maybe the guys that work in the public department have benefited from the buyers.
You're not getting
you see, we make a mistake in Nigeria.
Can't hear this talk now.
You see, we make a mistake in Nigeria. You say one government has not done anything. If my father bought a plot of land and he was unable to build anything, and unfortunately he died, and maybe by chance I'm able to build, you understand me? Will I now say my father has not done anything? there is no government in Nigeria, all over the world, that you say has not done anything, no matter how small.
Can you establish that
question, we are going to another.
You understand me? No, what we are saying
to
is,
that question back. Do you benefit or not?
that's what I said.
I want you to answer.
There's no way. There's no way to say you are not benefited.
How will you say you not even benefit? How will you benefit?
Okay, so in the time action, I say waiting you benefit.
How will you benefit?
No, in the action, Baba never see the action. Say waiting you benefit. Waiting you benefit.
Is it because you say I'm waiting I day here? Where they don't kidnap? Is it what I benefit?
That is the benefit.
That is a benefit.
Where you are taking off.
It's an indirect thing.
But if you answer that, does it mean they are not kidnapping now?
No, sir.
I want to ask you.
But we are alive now. But we are not a victim.
Are you God? Is it
But you are not a victim. Okay, those who were kidnapped, were they enemy of God?
Come and answer the question you don't know.
Those who were kidnapped, okay, don't tell me I don't know.
No, not because it. Now learn with the learn. Now learn with the learn.
I'm a full-grown man like you.
No, not grown. Now learn with the learn. Now learn with the learn.
That is what this man is telling you. When we talk of benefit, doesn't mean they give you contract. Oh, we pack the whole treasure.
I will say something.
What about your state? In our state, don't we have governors?
Don't
we have state governors in our home, in our various places?
Whatever it is.
Don't we have senators? Is it only the president that will do everything? What of your state governors?
Hey, no, now learn with the learn.
Maybe your state governors. Not only Buhari.
I'm not coming for chairmanship or councillor or what. But when we were saying, the benefit is a common Nigeria. Just what if you enter motor here, you go your way and you drop and go. You find where what you will chop. Are you getting me? I know a time in this country that you see this mood of beans, a common man. You bought it 120. Even there's a time you never even reach 100 naira. Are you getting me? And the people were, because we are not, I cannot be a governor. But now, you know, let me tell you, that is the reason I asked him. The other day I went to the market with 10,000. You know what I bought with 10,000? I just like this.
Small leather bag.
With one leather bag. I'm now asking myself, are we moving front? Are we going back?
Sir, you are not a young person.
Yes, that's the reason I want to ask him.
No, I'm also trying to tell you something. There is no day. At least when you look at me, you say, okay, maybe I'm more than 20 years. You understand me? If I'm not 60, I should be around 60 or more. But ever since I have been alive, I've always heard that things were cheaper the other time. You understand me, sir? So when we are saying things are getting expensive, it will continue to be so.
So okay, wait. Let me establish it. So you mean say as Tinubu the enter now, maybe things go worse or something?
We can't say that.
Okay.
But mind you, there was a time my own uncle was selling a bag of cement for 5 naira in this Nigeria. And when I left the school, a Volkswagen B2 was being sold for either 2,000 plus or 3,000. No, 2,000 plus.
Now for Ghana they do that. I've been for Nigeria.
I bought my own. The one I saw.
Okay, you bought your own 600.
The one I saw was 2,000 plus, and I could not buy then until when vehicles became millions. You understand me, sir? So when we look at it, we discover that things are changing. Yes, before Jonathan got there, as at the time Babangida was there, or even Buhari was there, I think a dollar was saying for maybe about 80 naira, 80 kobo or so.
Yeah.
80 kobo.
Yeah.
80 kobo. I'm not asking. It's about 80 kobo. The same Buhari left the place. Babangida got there shortly after it became about 1 naira or so. So it started changing. When somebody now comes and says, okay, well, during the time of Jonathan it was like this. But before Jonathan got there, but you see, I was discussing with somebody yesterday. He said, rice is not a bag of local rice is so and so. I now asked him, I said, who told you not to go and farm rice? And do you want to tell me that a rice farmer will not be happy? A rice farmer will not be happy that the price is going fast.
What makes government that anybody that comes will tell you that it's going to when Buhari was coming, he told us that why should we buy cement? Let me come. Why should we buy cement 1,500?
Sir.
No, let me come in 2050. You know, there's a question he said that if your father buy a land, so he did not build it. You yourself, you then came and
will I say my father has not done it?
Yes, that's the question. Now, we are in this country. I know when Abacha entered, Sana Abacha, and he maintained this thing you are talking. Till even though he don't follow him, where even they said they give him sanction, he maintained it till when he go down.
I was using a bituka when Abacha was there, and I was filling my tank with 20 naira.
That's what I'm saying.
It was during Abacha's time that he jacked the price of fuel.
No, wait, now I'm coming. You don't be jack. Now when they were, somebody now came told us that this fuel, what are we talking? We make it to bought it a liter 400.
Sir,
is it not what they said?
Sir, let me correct something.
Because we got it through what you said.
Let me correct something, sir. If you have been following politics in Nigeria very well, I am a supporter of APC and Tinubu. Yes. But still, when I want to talk, I clear my mind. And I always enjoin people to clear your mind so that you can have a liberal perspective about things. If somebody is contesting, if you are contesting, there are certain times that somebody, one of your supporters will go about and say, just to convince you, will say, you see, Oga, they wear black car. When this other person comes there, I know him very well. You'll be wearing a red car. But that one did not say so. When people say Buhari says so, I will always tell people, go and bring where Buhari says so. You see, like in the case of Tinubu, this one is quite different. He has a work plan, which he reduced to about 80 pages. 80 pages. If anybody cared to find out, you should go and find out. So if anybody now comes out to say, okay, well, Tinubu says so and so, you go and bring the work plan. If it's not there, that means he didn't say so.
So if he's in the pulpit and tell all that,
I said, bring,
and that one is
sir, about petroleum. About petroleum. I think it was Tam David West, Professor Tam David West of late memory, that came out to talk about petroleum or so. I think somebody came out to talk about dollars or so. But when people talk, I say, okay, go and bring a video of where he says so. Okay. We should be very careful in Nigeria. Like in the case of Obi, somebody will come out and say, okay, Obi said he will do so and so and so. If you cannot provide a concrete evidence where Obi says so, then don't lie against this person. I am involved in politics, I'm not a politician. But most times, the followers of politicians will come out and say, so and so person says so. I have always offered the advice that, okay, whatever you have not had, because somebody said, if you are not careful, you put yourself in trouble.
Then whatever you want to do, let it come and don't come and tell people I will do this. When you go back, you will not do it.
On what day, sir? And where was the occasion or the place where Buhari said he would change? I'm not taking it to task, but if you can remember that in Port Harcourt, he said he would change the price of fuel. Then I will tend to believe it a bit until when I now go and do my research to find out exactly. Just to tell you that, okay, well, people said, so and so person said. So where was he when he talked about it?
When he was during campaign.
Where in particular?
Okay, get one. Where the one way raise and spaghetti bar, where they say that and spaghetti na 150, where they say they cry.
And say, he raised it by himself. So he raised it by himself.
You see him?
No, he didn't raise it by himself.
You see him?
He didn't raise it by himself.
Is it this argument?
He say raise it.
Many times he thought that he's going to change the price to 40 naira.
In the case of when MK Abiola was there, when he was campaigning, we were part of the people who were saying MK Abiola would do this one, he would do that. Meanwhile, the man did not say so. When he cried, it was not during the campaign. It was after he lost. It was after he lost the second time.
Before another 2 months.
So we should be very careful in Nigeria about the way we talk.
Okay, hold on, sir. Sir, you hear all the talk, but so this whole thing, now on who benefit this? The other Oga they talk same benefit from Bubu. So this Baba they ask and say, waiting you benefit talk, you know fit talk. Now there this man
benefit. He say because he dey here.
I say because he stand here.
So some people when we were here.
I said something.
Yes, it's 1980.
You know, I said something.
So what did I benefit?
About direct and indirect benefit.
By using my leg to back my motor.
I don't live in the east.
You see what I benefit?
I don't live in the east, actually. But when you ask me about the things that I benefited from government, my children from cradle to the university, they never attended any public university, any public school. From cradle, when you are saying cradle, that's either kindergarten or like so many of us. You understand me, sir? So about education, will I now say I have not benefited anything? If I tell you I have not benefited anything in terms of education, what about the person who wrote this? The person who I have met working somewhere.
But you know, hold on. You know say some people they want to tag the benefit on a magnitude of people. Like how many people
who is doing that is using logic for us.
Okay, I'm going to use logic, but sir. Okay.
What about the second? What about the second?
How about the person who ain't going to the paper?
This question has nothing to do with somebody that wrote this.
No,
do you know his biography?
No, I am not saying.
Some private.
No, I am saying not. It's a general something.
Sir, to an average Nigerian, Buhari has failed. I owe no apology to anybody.
Why you talk like that?
I am closer to 50 than 50. Buhari failed. All the campaign promises, none of them come to be. Traditionally, If not for problems on ground, we don't need Buhari.
7 legacy projects were in commission.
If not for problems on ground, this country does not need Buhari for anything. Are you here, sir? We need him not. Why do we invite him? Insecurity. We saw it that he will come because as a father, wait.
You supported, not invited.
Wait. I am a staunch PDP member. I disassociate from Jonathan because of insecurity. I was a party to attack twice along Jos Road, and I felt the way this country is going, if you didn't change this man, it's going to be worse. We need somebody that can take the bull by the horn. That's what brought us to support Buhari in 2015. We brought him because as a general, we believe we should be able to see the nitty-gritty of the problem. As a northerner, as the problem is coming from the north, you should be able to see it clearly and better than any other person. Tafawa Balewa's son was on the queue in PDP, mind you. We neglected it because we want somebody that can actually grab the problem and get sung. Yes.
The one that lives up here.
It was online. So if we need a northerners, there are a lot of them. It was online in PDP. Now I wanted to collect the form. I'm in PDP. He wanted to collect the form. Jonathan said they will not sell form to anybody. So if we needed the northerners, there are better northerners that we can get. But because of the insecurity problem, we brought in Buhari. Where are we today? I remember quite well, the problem of Nigerians then was confederation. People were shouting confederation. In their campaign ground, in Akure, they said they will configure, they will do confederation. Where are we today? And any sensible man of our age, closer to 60 or above 60, and in fact more closer to 60 than 50, will tell you that the problem Nigeria has is more than one man's signature. Till the day we will disconfigure this country and break it into the segments, the 6 geopolitical zones that we have, give them the armed vice president, let the federal government be reduced to Senate, Defense, Central Bank, PSSS. Every other thing return it to regional level. Come and see how Nigeria. That is what me and you agree to meet. Am I lying? Sure. No, I'm coming. Okay. That is what me and you. I have an appointment. Me and you agree to meet. If you don't configure this country, and that's why a lot of us follow them, that we are going to configure the country. Every region will have its own GP or premier.
So they made that promise.
They made the promise. In Akure campaign ground, this man said it. After the campaign, where they were going, people were asking them questions. What is their former chairman? This Edo man.
Let him come.
No, about Oyegun said
Oyegun was not. In 2015.
You have a copy of the campaign.
2015, Oyegun was not the chairman. Baba Akode was the chairman. Who brought in Buhari?
Oyegun was.
I said Oyegun was not the chairman.
Oyegun
if you are talking about 29,
even he was there, he's not there. He didn't want to know what they said. That's what
as at 2019 I've turned back. As at 2019 I've turned back.
As at 2015 it was Baba Akode who brought him in.
But now
you see
the man that stay here say
what I'm saying is what I'm saying is
where they are killing people
in Ondo State. I can see.
Okay, they are to the top.
In Ondo State politics. You understand me? In Ondo State politics. I can still talk about
they are not talking of Ondo. So it was an NPA program. They are talking to Nigeria now.
But whatever it is, sir, whatever it is, as at the end, Oyegun did not even feature at all because he was in the background.
Okay, so now the question is,
sir, you are talking about another thing, but I'm talking about government generally. That there is no government that will come that will not do anything. You see, in 2012, I'm coming, sir.
That's the only thing.
He empowered the Fulani.
Okay, he empowered the Fulani. How?
They are in key positions. They are now the key positions. You see,
I am a Yoruba person. When we talk about Yoruba and Nigeria, sir, I will tell you something. You see, about
they come. So, guys, you now they talk say Buhari not do anything at all.
He doesn't do anything.
What the Nigerian
you said he has failed.
What the essence of him coming to government is not fulfilled.
Okay, that's the security.
No, you see, you were talking about security. I was in CPC with my elder brother, late elder brother.
I'm not there together now.
I'm coming. Okay, relax and listen to me. No, you see, you have just jumped to conclusion. I was. Wait. Relax. Okay, let me give you the background.
Yes, sir.
My elder brother came from Canada. He said he was interested in politics.
Okay.
Then some people in Ondo State who knew me very well They said there is a Christian party that is coming, National Transformation Party, NTP, headed by, what's his name, John Dara. So they've been dragging me. I said I was not interested. So when my brother now talked about his interest, I said, okay, well, I will work about something. They said I should come and take something. So because of him, I went to join NTP. And normal thing with politicians, particularly the new parties, like what happened with Labour Party. The moment you see somebody, you know that you don't even have the potential to win. The next is to start making the person. We told my brother who had almost become a white man, okay, let us leave this place and go to ACN. He said no, that he was not leaving. Why? He said he was going to be there. They meet him. Later, we left the place. We said, where are we going? We sat down and we decided we should go to CPC. I have never been a politician, but because of him, I took that position. So there and then, it was Almakura who was the governor in Nasarawa. My brother came to meet him, they discussed, and that was how we followed my brother to CPC. So we supported Baba. For the first time in the history of Ondo State, CPC came distant third in that election of 2012. So while we were looking at it, we now said, okay, what are we going to do? Baba, when he came in 2012, 2015, I only supported him for one reason. He supported Baba because of insecurity. I supported Baba because of corruption. It's an anti-corruption issue. Because I was in the university when he came earlier as a military person.
I was in campus.
You understand?
I was at
So then, you know, when we were in the cafeteria, people will shunt. That is, people are queuing to collect food. But somebody who is just coming will just go to the front. That was when he introduced why. And because of that,
why against indiscipline?
Why against indiscipline? And that is what you still see in the filling station. So people will still queue. That one is still there. So because of that, I now said, okay, if this man is going to come, he's going to call corruption. But people are complaining about it. No, you in your case, you are supporting because of insecurity. There is one thing or the other which made you to support him. Then I said, because Baba Passenger said, if you are thinking about the economy, this man is not it. I was not focusing on anything. I was saying, okay, when this man comes, he will change the Naira, which he did some few months ago. You understand me? So along the line, there are so many indices that are involved in governance. I may fail in one aspect. Like a married man, the wife is quarreling because he does not have money. You ask him, is the man sick? That is one. He's not sick. Does he perform very well in bed? Yes, that's number two. Does he correct? He does not correct. But the only problem he has is he does not have money. If you are now saying the man failed, he has not failed. And that is what brought me mentioning the second Niger bridge. Like when we had a seminar in Ondo State in 1985, one of the lecturers said, if there is a medical doctor, he treated a surgeon, he performed a surgical operation on 100 people, just one person died. He said, is he a successful medical doctor? He said, yes. He said, no. He said, no, he has saved the lives of 99 people. But the family of that one person that died, what will they say?
You feel bad about it.
They will say the man is not a good doctor. You know, that is what we are having. But the fact remains that, okay, well, whatever it is, you may mention one or two things where Baba has failed. But me, I am not going to say anybody else.
Okay, can you just mention? Can you just mention?
This is your question. Okay. Did Baba pass in corruption? Did he pass?
That's what I'm saying.
No, yes.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, allow me to even mention.
Actually,
Okay.
Said corruption and insecurity. The two things.
I'm coming. We are talking about the two things. Like in the area of agriculture, while we are talking about the performance of a governor, of a government, you should also consider the ledge, that is the populace. We are in this country. When this man released funds, program for agriculturists, farmers, but the same Nigerians like you and I went to collect the money, and yet they did not do anything. We are in this country when COVID-19 started. They brought out something. Yes, everybody can apply. It's not everybody that will get it. I know I can mention one or two people that I know who did not even know anybody. Yet they got the COVID-19 palliative something. 500,000, 1 million, which up to now they have not paid back. The Empower stuff is still there.
Now, based on that, what you're saying, wait now, you're talking about corruption, and these are corruption, and in his government, and this thing is failing. Why did he not go after them? These people have addresses and phone number and contact that they could reach them. Why did he not go after them then? Make them, deem them to
number one thing is, did he bring out initiatives on agriculture? Yes. But who made it to fail? You know, remember when I started, I said there are issues with the government. There are issues with we, the ledge. You understand me? When you needed the money, you were humble. You filled all the forms. You said you will be able to pay back. You were given something. But at the end of the day, you did not pay back. Is it the government that has paid?
Then why are these people? My question: why are these people not invited and arrested so that they can bring
Sir, no. Let me give you an example.
Talk about the
I won't mention the name of the person.
And the person who collected money. Okay, you are going far.
We're talking about corruption
the
now.
person is one of the people
corruption did not
who is
work.
now trying to
Talk
become
about
the Senate
this.
president.
It did not work. So what
You understand me, sir? The person, I don't know his name. Okay. He's one of the people that is vying for this, or that is trying to contest for as a Senate president.
Okay.
I think he has an issue on corruption. EFCC called him, invited him. He said, wait, I am having heart problem.
Let me just give an analysis before I go. We are all fathers.
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Yes.
You have children.
Yes.
And somebody is constantly coming to the house to slap them. And they complain to me and say, after all, these two people eat yesterday, what have eating yesterday got to do with somebody coming to your house to harass your wife and children? The primary duty of every government leadership and the government is security of life and property. Immediately that one failed, every other thing has failed.
So good luck, Jonathan also failed.
Good day, to an extent.
He said to an extent.